Today we're on lesson 8.1 in our Go Math book. We're going to measure with inch models. The essential question is, how can you use inch models to measure length? We're on page 389. They tell us to use color tiles to measure the length. Now, if we're here at school, we're going to use tiles that look like this, that are solid. But if you are at home, then you are using paper color tiles to measure with. So I want to remind you, when you measure, that you need to be sure to start right at the edge of your picture. Okay, not past it, not in here like this. You want to measure exactly what they've given you. So we're going to place our color tiles on here. And this one, we're going to do the best we can to touch them. You can see that there's a little bit left over, but it is about 3 color tiles. Okay. So the brown one is a little bit longer. Do you think it will still be 3 color tiles, or will it be more than that? Let's check. So we're going to hold this one right here, put the other ones right next to it. We want them to touch. Again, there's a tiny bit left over here, but not enough for another tile. So we have 4 color tiles here. And then down here on the bottom, we'll measure this last one. It is just about 2 color tiles. For Math Talk today, he says, describe how to use color tiles to measure the length of an object. Well, that's exactly what we just did. We put them underneath our object. We're careful to start right at the very beginning of the object and go to the end. We're going to turn our paper over and go to the top where it says Model and Draw. A color tile is about 1 inch long. About how many inches long is this string? So they're showing us color tiles in different colors, so it's easier to count them. It says count the color tiles to find how many inches long the string is. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 color tiles, so the string is 4 color tiles long. And it's about 4 inches. On the bottom it says use color tiles, measure the length of the objects in inches. Because we know that these tiles are about 1 inch long. We're also measuring with inches. So I'm going to hold that first one in place and just use my other hand to move the tiles on there. So this one is about 3 inches. It's about 3 tiles. We'll go down to number 2, do the same thing. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 5 inches. Number 3, 1, 2. It's about 2 inches. And the straw on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 4 inches. We say about because it's not exactly. Color tiles are not rulers, but they're all the same size. So it's about the amount that we figure out. Let's go to the next page. And we have other things to measure. You're going to use your color tiles at home and measure what they are and put your answer on that line. Turn your paper over. We're on page 392. It says look in your classroom. So if you're doing this at home, you are doing this at your house. Find 2 objects that are about 2 inches long. So you should take 2 color tiles and you should go around your house until you find something that is about that. It doesn't have to be exactly, but it needs to be very close. And I want you to draw a picture of it here and label it down here on the line. do the same thing here for number 12. Draw a picture of it and label it on that line. Number 13 is a hot problem. Liza has a piece of ribbon that is 12 inches long. That means it is 12 of these tiles long. She needs to cut it into pieces that are each 4 inches long. So how many pieces can she make? So each piece is going to be 4 inches, and we only have 12 inches. So one piece is 4 inches, right? So if we have another piece, that one is also 4 inches. How many inches do we have now? We've got 4 here and 4 here. So how many inches? That would be 8 inches, right? We've got 2 pieces, and that's 8 inches. So it's not enough because we have to be 12. So let's do another one. So now we've got 4, 4, and 4. How much is that? That equals 12 inches. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. So how many pieces do we have? There's one piece there, one piece there, one piece there. There are 3 pieces. And number 14, Jeremy used color tiles to measure a string. So here's the string, and here are the color tiles. What is the best choice for the length of the string? So you need to see how many of those color tiles you used to measure this string, and fill in your answer over here. And when you have completed all of that, your assignment is done.